or Israel almost strangled me. But we just got the news that Comet Atlas 31, this is officially from the NASA website, is coming. They've officially announced it. I'm going to show you how close to the Earth. They're calling this a comet, Israel, but it's a huge planet-sized comet. It's Planet X.
Nibiru!
Nibiru, is it Nibiru?
I don't know.
Nibiru?
Nibiru?
Nibiru? Or
Comet.
it's Comet X, isn't it?
I thought we were all conspiracy theorists for talking about this.
Well, wait till I show you.
I mean, this is straight out of Immanuel Velikovsky.
Absolutely. He said, and Immanuel Velikovsky wrote the book Worlds in Collision in 1950 something. Let me put a shout out real fast for www.pastorpaulgold.com, www.pastorpaulgold.com, or call him on the phone, 877-646-5347. Get your money out of the stock market. Here's what you do. You roll over that 401k that's driving you insane. It wasn't meant for you to really to help establish you for your retirement fund. It was meant for them to get the share off them and put it all on you while the big guys are playing in the stock market. Roll it over into a 401k IRA. Gold is a proven asset. Matter of fact, it's a biblical currency. Find out all about it at www.pastorpaulgold.com. All right, I'm going to show you something right here they just released this. So this is the NASA website. Paul Begley Technology. Paul Begley Technology. I'm getting so much better. Okay, this NASA website, Comet 31 Atlas. It's coming from outside of our solar system. It's an interstellar comet. All right? And you see it's coming through right into our solar system. Now, as it's the white, you see it there, it's the white cutting through our solar system. Now, Earth is the blue line that's circling there, the blue one. Mars is the red one that's circling there, okay? Jupiter is the yellow one way here on the outside, what you're seeing here. So this yellow one, that's Jupiter. That's Jupiter's orbit. Mars is that little red one, and is the blue one right there. This thing is coming in and cutting through right between Earth and Mars. It's going to come through between Earth and Mars. Calling it a comet, but guys, it's a planet-sized comet. This is Planet X. This is it.
It says it will be close enough. It should remain visible to ground-based telescopes through September 2025, after which it will pass too close to the sun to observe.
It's going to go, so it's coming up.
What if it blacks out the sun?
Well, that's what I want to know. And this is going to be October 30th, 31.
It says it will reappear on the other side of the sun by early December 2025. Okay,
Christmas Day?
Let's see. It will reach its closest point to the sun around October 30th, 2025.
Okay, Halloween.
Right by Halloween, at a distance of 130 million miles, just inside the orbit of Mars.
Okay, and that's what we're showing you. That's the closest it will be to the sun, but it's going to be inside the orbit of Mars, between the orbit of Mars and Earth. Now, this is what Immanuel Velikovsky was saying. And this is what the ancients called Nibiru or Nibiru. And also, guys, how many moons are coming with this thing? Okay? They're cutting it as it's coming in. Now, that's if it's a planet. But Gil Broussard, in last webinar, back in January, I think, said, Pastor Paul, this isn't a planet, it's a comet. Its orbit.
It's elliptical orbit.
Elliptical orbit. He said
like
it is actually like a slingshot. He said it's actually a comet. It is a planet-sized comet, but it's a comet. And it's going to come right through here. He said it is Planet X. This is what we've been calling Planet X. Now, we've never had any confirmation on this until now, just now, released by NASA. Just now. thing is, they're not going to say this is Planet X. You're not going to hear that terminology from NASA or from the media. This is the first time they're admitting this thing is coming.
It's going to be right after Rosh Hashanah that it's.
So Rosh Hashanah, on the eve of Halloween, and it will, and then as it goes by, it gets on the other side of the sun when? On Christmas Day, December 25th? Or my birthday, December 20th. Is this the December 21st?
It says December. It doesn't
Okay, in December. So think about this.
Early December.
Okay, so the Mayans said that the calendar was going to end on December 21st, 2012. Okay? My birthday. Well, maybe they were off by 13 years. Think about this. The Mayans had 13 crystal skulls. Remember that?
No.
Yeah, they had 13 crystal skulls. And
like crystal ball skulls.
Except crystal skulls. And they have them, and they still have them. And they were on display not long ago in California. The Mayan elders still say that those crystal skulls is how they were able to receive.
So they were scrying. They were doing a scry
like a crystal, like you would do a crystal ball, right? But they were doing it with the crystal skulls, the Mayans. Okay. Now, the thing is, of this coming Planet X, we've known about this. I've talked about this forever online.
Taken a lot of heat for
I've
it.
taken a lot. Yeah. Well, mock this.
Yeah.
Mock this. Go pick up. I know it's that. I know 31. This thing is a planet, folks. Or at least let me say this: planet size. It's huge.
You know what NASA stands for?
Never a straight answer?
Yep.
Oh, I got it. Well, you know how much heat I've taken for this right here, Israel? Yeah. Well, take that. Okay. Okay. For all. It's actually true. And guess what? Emmanuel Velikovsky. No, I'll take it a step further. Besides Emmanuel Velikovsky.
You're a real space cadet.
Yeah. Thanks. A real space. Okay. Delane. What would he? Wait a minute. Delane just text. Did you see that?
Here, hand me the phone.
Okay, wait. Can I see what that? Wait.
Right, you guys. This
Delane,
is TV right now.
Yeah,
don't worry about this.
Just relax. Just let me find it. Let me find what he was watching me right now. Delane's watching. He says October 31st, 2025, through April 13th, 2029. That's when Apophis is coming.
Apophis
is exact 1,260 days, which is in the Bible, or 2 months, or 3.5 years. You got to be kidding me, right?
3.5 years.
3.5 years. So from the arrival,
we were just talking about peace for 3.5 years.
Yeah, but from the arrival of this Planet X or Comet until the arrival of Apophis is exactly 42 months, or 3.5 years, or 60 days, which in your Bible, go look it up in Daniel, he says it'll be 1,260 days. It's mentioned in the scripture, the actual days. So Delane in Birmingham just texted me, so he's watching this live right now, and he's saying, Paul, this is going to basically, you were talking about that Trump's got 3.5 years left in his.
I mean, we're all talking about that, how there's 3.5 years left of Trump presidency, and I just think that, I mean, there's still going to be terror attacks and different things that happen, but I think Iran and some of these other countries are a little afraid of Trump now. Trump is like,
they better.
He's an unknown. He could wake up one day and go nuts and go, no, we're going to go bomb him again. So there might be 3.5 years of a fake peace, whether or not they sign one of these agreements, expand the Abraham Accords, or do a new one with Macron, France, and Saudi Arabia. It doesn't matter what they do. I think a lot of these countries are going to stand back right now until Trump's out. But the minute Trump's out, bam, they're ready to go again. You know.
Well, you've got a great point. And Delane in Birmingham, Alabama, thank you so much for just texting right there. It is incredible that October 31st till April 13th, 2029 is 3.5 years. And the fact that this huge Comet Atlas 31, that's the NASA term, or Planet X, whatever you want to call it, it's going to come by us in between Mars and the Earth. There's going to be, you remember what Mike Around the World, he's been talking forever, but remember when Mike Around the World said that Mars is going to get knocked out of its orbit? Mm-hmm. And I kept thinking, well, why?
That's what Velikovsky said happened.
Yes, he did.
In his book from 48.
1948 or 1950 or whatever it was. And also, don't forget, Percival Lowell, he also kept talking. And also, Jeremiah Sitchin always talked about Planet X. Everybody blew him off and said he's nuts.
And Mars, the god of war.
I know.
When Mars transgresses its orbital path. When it goes off, it's time for war.
So from Planet X to Apophis on Friday the 13th. So, wait a minute. So we're going to have a Planet X on Halloween, and then 3.5 years later, we're going to have Apophis on Friday the 13th.
Hey, wait, did you know that Israel attacked Iran on Friday the 13th?
Yeah, they did.
But it was 613.
That's a law. That's how many laws of Moses, in the Torah. So here it is. Somebody, okay. Here's Delane. Look, count days, 1,060 days. Okay. Oh, is he taking a picture? Oh, planet calculation. He went there.
Yeah, you were up in the corner. You see it
Yeah.
in the corner.
What's going on here?
It's kind of
the
trippy.
technology.
We should put on my glasses.
Technology.
Again. My glasses with the camera in it.
Too much technology. Too much technology.
Technology.
But anyway, this is a really incredible stuff. You heard it here first. And, okay, what Jesus could become, is Jesus coming? I mean, I know he's coming, but
he's coming on the clouds. Kings and kingdoms will bow down.
That's right. I'm excited about Jesus coming. I don't know if everybody is. I'm not sure everybody's ready. Are you ready? Because you can't make this stuff up. Apophis we've known since 2004. But the ancients knew about this thing for millenniums. It's been documented in ancient scripts.
Don't they believe that Anunnaki live on one of them and they're going to come pick some people up?
I think it's Nibiru.
Nibiru?
This
one
thing.
Nibiru?
Yeah.
Is this going to be our rapture comment or what?
I just gonna say we're not getting. Are you talking about the guy who said catch the hell bomb?
No.
I mean Applewhite. What was his name? Marshall Applegate? No, Applewhite.
I don't even.
Yeah, the Heaven's Gate. The Heaven's Gate cult.
Oh yeah.
39 guys committed suicide.
No, I'm not talking about doing nothing that. I'm just saying. Could Jesus be coming back as Comet? Could that be the sign of the Son of Man coming in the clouds? I don't know. I'm just saying.
Listen to what it says. It says when Jesus comes back, he says, there shall be signs in the sun, the moon, and the stars.
Yeah.
Distress of nations with perplexity, confusion. The sea and the waves will be roaring. Mm-hmm. Men's hearts have failed them for fear, for looking after those things coming upon the earth. For the powers of heaven will be knocking Mars out of its orbit. Then shall they see the Son of Man coming in the clouds with power and great glory. So yes, there's a sign in the heavens that he's coming, and then he comes.
On Air Horse 1.
We got 1,260 days, though, we got to deal with here.
Now I got an interesting...
1,260
I don't know what made me think of this. You guys, we're just both crazy right now because we've been drinking too much coffee and driving and
we're not drinking and driving.
We're drinking coffee. We're drinking coffee and driving.
And Fiji water. Yes.
It's a little bit weird. I'm drinking core water. It has some kind of.
What's the difference?
There's electrolytes. I don't know. Okay. Is it true that the U.S. government is going to stop giving satellite data to the Weather Service and people?
Yep.
They've been abusing their power with these hurricanes and trying to get everybody jacked because there's always a hurricane coming, or is it a conspiracy so we can't see when the hurricanes are coming?
Or is it to hide this information from us?
The satellites?
No, the coming Planet X and the coming Apophis. To keep making excuses to why they can't ever show us anything, okay?
Well, I mean the satellites pointing at the Earth, I thought.
Yeah, I'm talking about telescopes.
I'm talking about satellites.
Okay, you're talking about satellites to track hurricanes, tornadoes, tsunamis, and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Why is all of a sudden they're going to cut that out and so they won't let us know stuff? Maybe it's because there actually been weather manipulation's been going on and they don't want us to figure it out. I mean,
I try to think about monsoons, blood moons, altar calls and saxophones.
Why do I
That's
travel
all
with this
I
man?
think about these
Why do I
days.
travel with this man?
He
Why?
knows I got a few more gray hairs every time we come back from the trip.
Why do I travel with? Why? Why? Because he's really a pretty good guy. But would you pray for me, guys, please? Please. I'll be back with more currents and how they relate to biblical prophecy. Do you got any more thoughts?
No.
Good.